as time flies by, you'll open up your eyes wide. You feel it's gonna go your way. Hey, hey, it's a brand new day. Hey, 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 it's a brand new day.
Welcome back to Marbella Now. My name is Nicole King, and this week is certainly a festive week because it's the lead up to Christmas, and we're so excited. The sun's shining, Marbella is buzzing. It's a wonderful time of year to remind us of any nationality and of any religion that really how jolly we should be and how generous we should be and how grateful we should be. I'm grateful to be here with you for this week's programs. Let's take it away. Zach Black is back, and in such style. All I can say is congratulations, the ambassador of Ambrosia in San Pedro, to handle their entertainment. Sounds right up your street, sweetheart.
Well, it really does, actually. I think by chance, stumbling upon each other, myself and Ambassador and the lovely Paul who owns it, it's such a lovely venue. It's a gorgeous venue, and I did one show in there. Got on incredibly well with Paul, and just seemed to make it busy every time I've done anything there. So Paul is looking, or has been looking, for something to give it a bit of je ne sais quoi, and he wants a public front, or somebody that will literally almost be like a hands-on entertaining maitre d' and ambassador for the company. So I'm very, very honoured to have been asked to do it.
I think it's fabulous. And you know something? I was very surprised when I went to Zach's performance at how good the food was.
Insatiable.
And really, a lot of times we wouldn't even go into a place like that because it's not in your area, because there's no reason to. However, when we went for the entertainment evenings that we've been there with you, that you were either starring in or you were organising to promote others, it does give a place something that little bit extra than just great food, which we might not even have tried if it wasn't for the event.
No, of course. I think the food there, it's completely underestimated for the area, and it's you know, I lived in Tokyo, and I would never normally touch Japanese food unless I was somewhere where I knew they could make it. But the chef in there is absolutely amazing. He does all manner of international European food, but the Japanese and Orientals versions are incredible.
Yeah, and you don't expect that in San Pedro on the boardwalk. You're not really thinking that. So that's fabulous. So you've got great events lined up, coming in all the way, taking us up to Christmas, and then
and it's a bit beyond with
and beyond.
Yeah,
above and beyond.
Above and beyond, exactly. It's I'm very lucky, actually. It's a great place to perform. They've built a stage especially for performances now. I believe now it's going to be on the map as a music club and venue, as well as a restaurant and bar that it is. So I've got Saturday the 16th, I'm doing a performance. Also on Friday the 23rd, which is a bit of a Christmassy performance. And also I have my birthday party, which is on the 2nd of February.
Oh, how lovely. Oh, I would like to celebrate a birthday, without a doubt. Talking about celebrating, Marbella has a great way of celebrating charity, putting on a brave face, a happy face, a party face, and on the 30th of December, the San Pedro Church Square is going to take on a complete party atmosphere because there is a major charity bonanza organised to end off the year, to bring in the new year just before, but for a charity which I find very hard to say, mastocytosis. And the fact that I don't know how to say it obviously shows I don't know really what it is, and also that there is a great need to know more about it. One of our locals couples here in Marbella has a son, Pablo, that has mastocytosis.
Yes.
We met them, lovely couple, beautiful, lovely baby boy, and yet suffering from an affliction in the skin caused by, we don't really know what. Well, you and I don't really know what.
This is the thing, to be able to shine a light on it for something that has no light on it whatsoever. It's very much in the dark. It's almost like the ALS Ice Bucket Challenge that was a couple of years ago. Nobody knew what it was, and it affected so few people, but they put it on the map. But once you understood what it was, and you saw the effects of it and how it affected people's lives, that's when people want to do something about it. It has a very complicated name, but most medical things do. But what it is, it's a blood condition that has mastocytes that are part of everybody's blood that build up, and they almost coagulate, and they cause major problems with the skin, and the skin becomes welted, and it has lesions, and it also affects the internal organs like the kidneys and the liver. And poor little Pablo is only a tiny toddler, the most beautiful little boy. He suffers with it constantly and has to have painkiller and medication and antihistamine that completely affects his whole day. And one minute he's the life and the soul, the next minute, almost like a train, bang, it hits him, and he's in agony.
And everything that goes with that, and his poor parents to watch him in agony, the futility. So the idea on the 30th of December is to create awareness, obviously leading up to that as well. We're not going to wait just for that date, and to raise funds. There are so many people getting involved, like Tina Matute with all her bunch that you've got organised, to doing with that lovely gastro bar in San Pedro, that they're bringing all their community in, and then
the beautiful one. It's on right on the corner of San Pedro Square. The event. I don't know if many people know either, but these smaller and almost unknown diseases or illnesses, they're not usually funded by the government here. So any kind of research is due to fundraising. It's an official charity that's kind of not very well known, purely because it's a handful of people that suffer with it across Spain. But the event itself, as you always say, you know, better together. We're a very international community here, and it's everybody coming together. We have almost every international community coming together: the Filipino, the Germans, the Dutch, the English, the
Belgians.
Everyone. They're all coming together for this one event for a local Marbella family. And if nothing else, it's to raise awareness and funds for this particular family, and also to perhaps bring people together a little bit more too.
There was also, when we met Pablo, there's another 17, 18-year-old boy who lives close by. And I think the nice thing about this is it's always nice to help other people. But to do this particular incentive, as you're saying, Zach, this is one of our own children. This child lives here. His father works in a trocadero in Marbella. He's got a lovely young mother. It's a beautiful young family that really are just looking for a bit of support and help from our community, and that's what we need to do. You're going to be singing, but there is also going to be food. Lovely Colours del Villar from Safara Tenso Tents has offered, if he can make it fit, to do some kind of protection with the tent.
Just in case it rains.
In case it rains. Well, it's going to be chilly, so you're going to have to dress up, but there's going to be food, there's going to be dance, there's going to be music.
There's going to be a paella pan, big enough to serve 500 people, one of those huge impressive things. There's going to be, the whole event starts around midday, and between 12 and 4 it's going to be lots of family fun, local dance groups, a children's entertainer, and just keep the music and the energy on the square. After 4 we go into more of the serious bits, and we have the dignitaries and other people coming onto the stage. We have Pablo's parents. They are coming onto the stage to describe in a synopsis of what the illness is, and then an evening's of entertainment with our own bar on the square, with our own food and market stalls. We have incredible entertainment lined up from all around the world coming onto that square. Huge professional lighting, DJ, dancing, flamenco, everything you can think of, and I'll be there hosting it in English with my top hat as usual.
Well, it sounds like something that's going to be a lot of fun, and undoubtedly a hashtag Better Together moment, supporting Pablo, his family, and also the other people who unfortunately suffer this very little known affliction. But when anything touches you in your own life, it's devastating, it's everything. So if we can do that little something to help. Oh.
I think this is the thing that when I first met Pablo's parents, Sylvia and Jose, I met them, and it was I almost felt like it was a contractual at first. Like we want to do something on the square for a local charity, but it wasn't until the end of the meeting that I had that Sylvia, Pablo's mother, hugged me and cried and said that this meant so much to her. From that point on, and I hadn't even met Pablo, I was hooked, and I wanted everyone else to be. And you yourself, when we had lunch the other day with all of the team that are contributing, you met the little boy. He's the most beautiful little boy, and you can see that he does suffer with the skin.
It just makes it so real.
He's just gorgeous, normal, happy-go-lucky, stunning little boy. And if we can do anything to help a boy like that, it melted you, it melted me, it melted everyone at the table. I think it's only a good thing.
Exactly, and it's so nice to see that we can help, step by step, little by little, one person, another person, all together, we make a community. Zach, you've been here very little time, but you are leaving your mark.
Thank you.
Very proud of you.
Thank you very much.
Coming in and conquering.
Good. Call me William.
Yeah, I'm here in Marbella, but it says here I'm in La Canada.
If you haven't mastered the lingo, don't worry. Linear Director has a free GPS geolocator service that will come and find you.
Hey, hey.
When it comes to Christmas and people see little animals like this one, oh, I'm going to get a dog for Christmas, I'm going to get a puppy for Christmas. And I've heard quite a few people saying that they're going to go along to AAA to get their dog and cat, and that is a wonderful idea. But please note that AAA will not sell you or let you adopt a dog or a cat actually over Christmas, because it's the worst thing to do is to give someone a pet for Christmas, because at that time of year perhaps we're not thinking about what it means to look after an animal. You have to feed them, they have to get their shots, they get poorly and then they get old. An animal is for life. It is not a Christmas gift. So if you're thinking of going along to AAA to get yourself an animal or to get someone a present for Christmas, you need to go before or after. Go along to their website, AAAmarbella.org, and choose your pet for life, not just for Christmas.
Hey, hey.
Papa, tell me if my wish can just come true. I've been spending my whole year waiting for you. And Papa, tell me if this feeling is alright. I cry out loud your name by day, whispering through nights. And tell me when the time is right. For baby, baby, stars are shining bright. It's Christmas, my heart beats warm, the landscape winter snow. My heart is rising, the leaves surround us. This feeling we felt so long ago. It's Christmas, make my wish be the brightest of the night. As I made my way to superstitions, once I made my own decision, be with you tonight. Papa, tell me, this madness leads my feelings through. You know how a fire warms a soul when it feels blue. And praying, praying for a chance to be with you. I don't need any toys this year, just you will do. And tell me when the time is right. For baby, baby, stars are shining bright. It's Christmas, my heart beats warm, the landscape winter snow. My heart is rising, the leaves surround us. This feeling we felt so long ago. It's Christmas, make my wish be the brightest of the night. As I make my way to superstitions, once I make my own decision, be with you tonight. It's Christmas. It's Christmas, my heart beats warm, the landscape winter snow. My heart is rising, the leaves surround us. This feeling we felt so long ago. It's Christmas, make my wish be the brightest of the night. As I make my way to superstitions, once I made my own decision, be with you tonight. It's Christmas.
Hey, hey.
Thanks for joining us. We hope you enjoyed this evening's programmes. Remember, we'll be back tomorrow at 8 p.m, but there are also repeats of this programme every afternoon. Do check that out, and of course you can go to our website marbellanowtv.com for links to absolutely everything. Take care of yourselves, be nice to each other, and again, Merry Christmas and see you tomorrow.